Welcome back to Resurgence Brewery for another episode of Wedding Wisdom with Connor. Today, we're talking about dinner options and the timeliness and advantages and disadvantages behind both. Plated meal options versus stations or buffet options. And option number one we're going to be talking about today is the plated meal option. Now, there are of course advantages and disadvantages to plated meals. The main advantage is to being how formal looking it is and how nice the plates look. That's the main advantage. The main disadvantage is the timeliness it takes to serve it. Something to keep in mind is your servers have to serve bread and butter, serve salads, clear salads, serve entrees, clear entrees, serve dessert, clear dessert, all getting through the allotted time you have for dinner in your event. Now that could take anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half depending on your size and your venue, but there are options to alleviate how long it takes. The first option to alleviate that would be to have speeches done during salad service or dinner service, saving you some time on the front end. On the back end of dinner service, an option you can do is to have your desserts on a station as opposed to serve, saving you a little bit of time to still have that formal dinner service, but not have it take as long. And for option number two today, we're gonna be talking about stations or buffet. Now, the main disadvantage in the station or buffet dinner type service is that it's not as formal of a service as a plated meal. But having said that, the main advantages behind it is how quickly it can be served in. You can get through a stations or buffet type dinner service in between 25 to 45 minutes. Not only that, but guests can eat as much as they want to. So guests can go back for seconds and thirds as opposed to plated meals, which they only have that one plate of food to pick from. So a lot more advantages than disadvantages in the stations or buffet option, but at the end of the day, it comes down to personal preference. And at the end of the day, both options are great and both options can be made to work within any time frame for your style of event. But hopefully this wisdom helped you out a little bit in your decision-making process. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time for Wedding Wisdom with Connor.